At the start of the drama, we see our bottom male lead, Yi Chen, working at a company. His desk is a little messy. Just then, Yi Chen's colleague tells him that the company's new boss is coming from the USA. Hearing this, Yi Chen asks, "What?" At that moment, the new boss makes his entrance. Their new boss is none other than his ex, Lu Feng. The two are shocked when they see each other. Lu Feng then says to Yi Chen, "It's been a long time since we met." Hearing this, Lu Feng's secretary asks them if they know each other. Then, from this scene, we are taken into a flashback of their past, where the two used to be very happy together. In fact, they had even exchanged a cute ring with each other. Back in the present, Yi Chen's colleague asks him if he knows the boss, but Yi Chen denies it. Lu Feng also overhears this. In the next scene, while Yi Chen is in the bathroom, Lu Feng comes there and starts getting close to him. He says, "Yi Chen, it's been a long time since we met." However, Yi Chen stops him from getting any closer and says, "I saw in the news that you have a fiancée and she's very pretty. When you get married, make sure to send me an invitation card too." Then we see another flashback showing how the two first became close. When Yi Chen arrives at college for the first time, he accidentally bumps into Lu Feng. Lu Feng can't stop staring at him. After that, Yi Chen ends up staying in the same dormitory as Lu Feng. While Yi Chen is cleaning his room, Lu Feng watches him very affectionately, as if he fell in love with him at first sight. In the next scene, while Yi Chen is playing a game on his phone, Lu Feng helps him, and because of that, the two become much closer. The next day, when Lu Feng is in class, he can't focus on studying at all because he keeps looking at Yi Chen lovingly. After classes end, he goes to Yi Chen and asks him to tutor him, and Yi Chen agrees. While Yi Chen is teaching him, Lu Feng keeps looking at him affectionately. Later, when they are back in their dorm room, Yi Chen puts on his glasses. One of their roommates tells him that his eyes are very beautiful. Lu Feng immediately walks over and says, "Whenever I'm not with you, never take off your glasses." Yi Chen replies, "I know, my eyes are pretty ugly." But Lu Feng tells him, "No, your eyes are actually very beautiful. They make me want to kiss you." He then starts kissing Yi Chen's cheeks. Their eyes meet and both of them suddenly feel nervous and quickly move away from each other. Lu Feng then asks Yi Chen to go skating with him, and Yi Chen agrees. In the next scene, the two go skating together. Suddenly, a person riding a bicycle accidentally hits Yi Chen, causing him to fall and injure his leg. Later, Lu Feng applies medicine to his wound. When he tries to put medicine on Yi Chen's back, Yi Chen feels a little awkward and stops him. Just then, another roommate arrives and asks Yi Chen if he is feeling better. Yi Chen says that he is fine. The roommate tells him not to attend classes that day, but Yi Chen refuses. As a result, Lu Feng picks him up and carries him in front of the entire class. All the students stare at them as they pass by, making Yi Chen feel extremely embarrassed. He keeps telling Lu Feng to put him down, but Lu Feng completely ignores him. After that, Lu Feng starts carrying Yi Chen everywhere, which makes Yi Chen feel even more touched. In the next scene, while Lu Feng and Yi Chen are eating together, a girl walks over, places a love letter in front of Lu Feng, and leaves. Seeing this, Yi Chen says, "How can anyone stay with a playboy?" Hearing that, Lu Feng replies, "If you don't like it, then I promise you that in the future I'll stay away from girls." Then the two make a promise that they will both stay away from girls. Soon, the weekend arrives and everyone returns to their respective homes. While Yi Chen is at home, his younger brother sings a song for him. As Yi Chen listens carefully, he starts remembering all the moments he spent with Lu Feng. Later, while watching a movie with his parents, Lu Feng calls him and the two start talking. After that, they begin talking on the phone all the time. Their parents even start thinking that they are talking to girls. One day, while Yi Chen is talking to Lu Feng on the phone, his mother comes in and scolds him about the phone recharge expenses. After she leaves, Yi Chen tells Lu Feng, "Did you hear what my mom just said?" Just then, the doorbell rings. When Yi Chen opens the door, he finds Lu Feng standing there. Yi Chen introduces Lu Feng to his family and tells them that Lu Feng is his friend. Later, while Lu Feng is looking at a photo of Yi Chen and his younger brother, Yi Chen comes over and tells him many stories about his brother. In the next scene, while Lu Feng is having dinner with Yi Chen's family, Yi Chen's mother asks him to stay the night at their house, and Lu Feng happily agrees. However, Yi Chen's younger brother doesn't seem pleased about it. That night, Lu Feng is sleeping on the floor in Yi Chen's room. Seeing this, Yi Chen tells him to sleep on the bed instead. The moment he hears that, he immediately climbs onto the bed and sleeps beside Yi Chen. Soon, the weekend ends and everyone returns to the dormitory. After coming back, Yi Chen notices that Lu Feng is injured. He asks him what happened, and Lu Feng tells him that his father hit him. In the next scene, while Yi Chen is taking a bath, soap gets into his eyes. Lu Feng comes over and helps him wash it out, making the situation a little awkward. Both of them quickly turn away from each other. Later that night, Lu Feng returns to the dorm room in a very drunk condition. He gets close to Yi Chen and tries to kiss him, but Yi Chen pushes him away and leaves angrily. The next morning, while Yi Chen is by the poolside, a friend calls and tells Lu Feng that he has been admitted to the hospital. Hearing this, Yi Chen immediately rushes to see him. Seeing Lu Feng in that condition makes Yi Chen feel bad for him. Lu Feng notices Yi Chen standing there and feels very happy to see him. Then, noticing that Yi Chen isn't wearing his glasses, Lu Feng asks, "Why aren't you wearing your glasses? Were you worried about me?" Yi Chen refuses to answer, and Lu Feng ends up kissing him. Seeing him do that, Yi Chen is shocked and immediately steps back. Lu Feng then confesses his feelings and tells him, "I like you." Hearing this, Yi Chen says, "But how is that possible? I'm a guy." Lu Feng sits him down beside him and gently explains that there is nothing wrong with loving someone, and that love is actually very simple. Yi Chen then asks, "Is it really that simple?" Lu Feng says yes and asks him a question. "When you heard that I was injured, were you worried about me?" Yi Chen nods. Lu Feng then asks again, "And when I kissed you, did you hate it?" Yi Chen says no and finally realizes that he likes Lu Feng too. Then the two kiss again. In the next scene, while Yi Chen is sleeping, he has a very romantic dream. When he wakes up, Lu Feng comes over and asks him about his dream, but Yi Chen refuses to tell him anything. After that, the two start recording videos together under a blanket. We are then shown many sweet moments between them, and wherever they go together, they record videos of their memories. Later, we see Yi Chen's birthday. Lu Feng celebrates his birthday and then asks him to come with him to his apartment near the college. Yi Chen agrees. When they arrive at the apartment, Lu Feng starts kissing Yi Chen. Yi Chen tries to stop him, but Lu Feng doesn't stop, and the two end up spending the night together. After the romantic scene, when Lu Feng wakes up, he sees Yi Chen sitting there, looking sad. He asks him what is wrong, but Yi Chen refuses to answer any of his questions. Lu Feng says, "If you don't want to stay here, you can leave." Hearing this, Yi Chen immediately leaves. Seeing that, Lu Feng quickly runs after him. Meanwhile, after coming outside, Yi Chen feels very sad because he believes that what happened between them should never have happened. Just then, Lu Feng comes to him, tries to comfort him, and even grabs his legs while apologizing. After that, he gives Yi Chen a loving piggyback ride and continues trying to cheer him up. Finally, after hearing all of Lu Feng's words, Yi Chen smiles. Then we see the day of their teacher's wedding. There, along with the bride and groom, the two also make promises to each other. However, we notice that someone is secretly watching them. After making their promises, Lu Feng takes Yi Chen away from the wedding venue. Once they are far from the ceremony, they sit together. There, Lu Feng gives Yi Chen a couple ring while keeping a matching ring for himself. After that, they kiss each other. At the same time, the person who had been watching them secretly takes photos of them. The next day, when those photos reach the college principal, both of them are severely scolded for their behavior. Soon, the photos spread throughout the entire college, and everyone starts saying terrible things about them. Lu Feng does his best to protect Yi Chen from all the criticism. In the next scene, while they are leaving, several people suddenly attack them. One of the boys grabs Yi Chen and tries to behave inappropriately with him. Lu Feng immediately pulls him away from Yi Chen and brutally beats the boy. Afterward, he hugs Yi Chen and asks if he is okay. When they return home, their parents also learn about the photos and become extremely angry. Yi Chen's mother takes away his phone and locks him inside his room. On the other hand, Lu Feng's father beats him badly and says that he will send him to the USA. Lu Feng clearly refuses to go, but his father insists on sending him there by force. Hearing this, Lu Feng asks his sister to deliver a message to Yi Chen. She agrees and sends a message to Yi Chen's phone, telling him that Lu Feng is leaving for the USA and asking him to go see him. However, Yi Chen's younger brother sees the message first, deletes it, and then tells Yi Chen, "Brother, Lu Feng doesn't love you. That's why he left for the USA and abandoned you." Hearing this, Yi Chen's heart completely shatters. He begs his brother to let him meet Lu Feng just once. After hearing his request, his brother finally gives him permission to go. Meanwhile, Lu Feng's father sends him to the USA. Their cars pass each other on the road, but neither of them see the other. After that, Yi Chen is transferred to another school, while in the USA, Lu Feng is taken care of by his sister. After that, Yi Chen tells us that after his father's sudden death, his family fell into a difficult and painful situation. Meanwhile, Lu Feng is at a bar where he sees a couple together and becomes very sad. He starts drinking. In the next scene, his sister gives him a photo of a girl and tells him that he is going to enter a contract marriage with her for business purposes and that this is his last chance to return to his home country. Meanwhile, while Yi Chen is sitting alone, he sees a news report on TV saying that Lu Feng will soon be getting engaged to a girl. Seeing this makes him very sad. Noticing his mood, his younger brother takes him to a bar where the two of them drink a lot. The next morning, when Yi Chen wakes up, he sees a man standing in front of him. This person actually likes Yi Chen's younger brother, and at his request, he pretends to be in love with Yi Chen. He tells Yi Chen, "You were very drunk last night, so I brought you back. When I saw you, I fell in love with you at first sight." Hearing this, Yi Chen does not give any response. Yi Chen then tells us that after that day, the two of them started living together. Later, while Yi Chen is in his room, he keeps watching news reports about Lu Feng over and over again. After that, we move 1 month forward. By then, Lu Feng has returned to his home country. While sitting in his car, he is reviewing the resumes of all the candidates who applied to his company. When he sees Yi Chen's resume, he immediately tells his driver to take him straight to the company. After that, we return to the same scene that we saw at the beginning of the story. In the next scene, everyone is in a meeting room. Lu Feng's attention is focused only on Yi Chen and the female colleague sitting beside him. Seeing Yi Chen talking to her makes Lu Feng very jealous because Yi Chen had told him that she was his girlfriend. Later, while Lu Feng is at home, he intentionally spills water on his laptop. After that, he calls Yi Chen and asks him to come and repair it. Even though he does not want to, Yi Chen has no choice but to go to Lu Feng's house to fix the laptop. There, Lu Feng explains everything about his engagement situation. After that, the two go out to eat together. At the restaurant, Yi Chen eats a lot of food, and seeing this makes Lu Feng smile. Just then, the same female colleague from their company walks in with her boyfriend. Seeing them together initially bothers Lu Feng, but he soon realizes that her boyfriend is actually another male colleague from the company. Learning this makes Lu Feng very happy. After that, he goes to Yi Chen's house and starts watching a movie together. Just then, it starts raining outside, so Yi Chen makes noodles for Lu Feng. After that, the two sit together and eat the noodles. Once they finish eating, Lu Feng asks Yi Chen if he can stay at his house for the night, and Yi Chen gives him permission. That night, Lu Feng comes into Yi Chen's room and tries to make up with him. He gently kisses him, and this time, Yi Chen does not push him away. The next morning, when Yi Chen wakes up, he receives a message from Lu Feng asking him to come to his apartment. After seeing the message, Yi Chen looks at the same ring that Lu Feng had given him. Meanwhile, when Lu Feng does not receive any reply to his message, he becomes very angry. On the other hand, the same female colleague comes to Yi Chen and takes him along with her. She then pushes Yi Chen into Lu Feng's car and leaves. After she leaves, Lu Feng asks Yi Chen why he did not reply to his message. After that, starting the next day, whenever Yi Chen sees Lu Feng, he immediately runs away from him. Lu Feng becomes very frustrated by this behavior and starts drinking at a bar. Meanwhile, Yi Chen goes to a restaurant for dinner with that same colleague and her boyfriend. During dinner, the colleague's boyfriend advises Yi Chen and tells him that if he truly loves someone, he should chase after that person. Hearing those words, Yi Chen begins thinking deeply. In the next scene, Yi Chen returns home. There, he sees a pair of earphones and remembers a flashback from the past when Lu Feng had given them to him. After remembering that moment, he decides to go after Lu Feng. He puts on the ring that Lu Feng had given him and heads to Lu Feng's house. However, when he arrives, he is shocked to see Lu Feng with another man, and his heart completely breaks. Seeing Yi Chen there, Lu Feng immediately comes over and tries to explain everything, telling him that things are not what he thinks they are. But Yi Chen refuses to listen to any of his explanations. In anger, he throws away the ring Lu Feng had given him and leaves. Lu Feng tries to follow him, but because he is heavily drunk, he collapses and loses consciousness. The next morning, when Lu Feng wakes up, he receives a call from his secretary. The secretary tells Yi Chen that Lu Feng is resigning from the company. Hearing this, Lu Feng rushes to the office and tries to clear up everything that happened the previous night. However, Yi Chen refuses to listen to him and keeps provoking him with his words. Naturally, Lu Feng becomes very angry and grabs him before forcefully kissing him. In the next scene, while the two of them are resting together, Lu Feng receives an emergency call and has to leave immediately. A little later, when Lu Feng arrives at his office, Yi Chen is nowhere to be found. He starts searching him everywhere. Meanwhile, we see Yi Chen with his younger brother. Soon, his brother's boyfriend arrives with food for them. In the next scene, the three of them sit together and eat. After the boyfriend leaves, Lu Feng arrives and goes to Yi Chen's room to meet him. Once again, he explains everything and asks Yi Chen to come with him. This time, Yi Chen agrees to go with him, but he tells Lu Feng, "Nothing can happen between us anymore because I don't love you anymore." Hearing those words, Lu Feng feels deeply hurt. He then leaves and tells Yi Chen that he is going to cancel the engagement. In the next scene, when Lu Feng tells his father that he wants to cancel the engagement, his father becomes extremely angry and starts beating him badly. Lu Feng's condition becomes very serious, but even then, he insists on canceling the engagement. His father then threatens him, saying that if he does that, he will have Yi Chen killed. Hearing this, Lu Feng pushes his father onto the sofa, causing him to suffer a heart attack. Lu Feng and his sister immediately take him to the hospital. After some time, the doctor comes out and tells them that their father's condition is critical and that he does not have much time left. Hearing this, both Lu Feng and his sister are shocked. At that moment, Lu Feng also collapses and is admitted to the hospital. On the other side, Yi Chen receives a call from his colleague and learns that Lu Feng has been hospitalized. He is shocked and quickly rushes to the hospital to see him. When he arrives, he overhears the doctor and Lu Feng's sister discussing someone's critical condition. Yi Chen mistakenly believes they are talking about Lu Feng, so he becomes even more worried. Just then, Lu Feng's sister notices Yi Chen and becomes angry with him. She tells him everything that happened in the past, including how Lu Feng never wanted to go to the USA, but was forced to go by their father. After telling him all of this, she leaves. Once she is gone, Yi Chen enters Lu Feng's hospital room. Seeing Lu Feng in that condition makes him emotional. Lu Feng comforts him and explains, "I think you misunderstood. The person in critical condition isn't me, it's my father." After learning the truth, Yi Chen starts to leave, but Lu Feng grabs him and gently tries to explain everything. While they are talking, a nurse enters the room and tells them to keep quiet before leaving. The next day, Yi Chen goes to Lu Feng's office to meet him, but Lu Feng is not there. When he asks the secretary about him, the secretary tells him that Mr. Lu Feng has gone to the hospital to visit his father. Meanwhile, we see Lu Feng visiting his father in the hospital. His father once again asks him to marry that girl, but Lu Feng firmly refuses. His father then says, "I hope you never regret this decision," and passes away. Seeing this, Lu Feng's sister breaks down in tears. In the next scene, when Yi Chen returns to his apartment, he finds Lu Feng there. It turns out that Lu Feng has rented a place in the same apartment building. The next morning, when Yi Chen arrives at the office, his friends ask him about his girlfriend, but he does not answer them. That night, while Yi Chen is lying in his room, Lu Feng comes in and hugs him from behind and tells him, "I've liked you for a very long time." Then we see a flashback showing when Lu Feng first started liking Yi Chen. When Yi Chen first arrived at school, he accidentally bumped into Lu Feng. The moment Lu Feng saw him, he fell in love at first sight. However, in the beginning, Yi Chen thought Lu Feng was a bad boy, so he always tried to keep his distance from him. Back in the present, after learning this, Yi Chen smiles. After that, we see that their lives become very busy for several days, and they barely get any time to spend together. One day, while Yi Chen is walking somewhere, he receives a green Valentine's Day card. Seeing it makes him smile. In the next scene, while he is with Lu Feng, he shows him the card and says that he wants to celebrate Green Valentine's Day together. Lu Feng smiles slightly and promises that he will definitely celebrate it with him. He also tells Yi Chen about an upcoming business trip. Then we move to Green Valentine's Day itself. Yi Chen's colleague and his boyfriend invite him to celebrate with them, but Yi Chen refuses and leaves. After he leaves, the colleague and his boyfriend decide to go to Yi Chen's house to find out who his girlfriend is. Meanwhile, when Yi Chen arrives home, he is overjoyed to see Lu Feng standing there because he has returned from his business trip. Yi Chen immediately runs over and hugs him. Later, while the two are kissing under a blanket, the doorbell suddenly rings. They go to open the door and are shocked to find Yi Chen's colleague and his boyfriend standing outside. At the same time, the two visitors are equally shocked when they see their boss standing right in front of them. The situation becomes a little awkward. A little later, while Yi Chen is making noodles for everyone, some hot soup accidentally spills onto his feet. Seeing this, Lu Feng becomes very worried. He immediately takes Yi Chen to the bathroom, washes the burn with water, and applies toothpaste to it. The next day, while Yi Chen is eating a sandwich at the company, Lu Feng walks over, takes a bite from his sandwich, and then leaves. Seeing this makes Yi Chen smile. After work ends, Lu Feng takes Yi Chen home on his bicycle. While they are on their way, Yi Chen notices his younger brother kissing his boyfriend by the roadside. His brother also sees Yi Chen and quickly runs over to him, saying, "Brother, I want to stay with you today." Yi Chen then takes him along. Meanwhile, their boyfriends can only stand there and watch. After arriving home, Yi Chen's brother refuses to let Lu Feng get close to Yi Chen. Whenever he sees the two together, he deliberately gets in between them. This behavior frustrates Lu Feng a lot. Later, while Lu Feng is in the bathroom, he suddenly pulls Yi Chen close and starts kissing him. Just then, Yi Chen's brother arrives with his boyfriend. Seeing them together, both of them feel embarrassed and quickly leave. The next day, Lu Feng and Yi Chen come outside to see Yi Chen's brother and his boyfriend off. After they leave, Lu Feng picks Yi Chen up and carries him away. In the next scene, while the two are sitting together eating fruit, Yi Chen tells Lu Feng that he is going to visit his brother that Saturday and invites him to come along. Hearing this, Lu Feng pretends that he has no interest in going. However, later, he secretly orders his secretary to cancel all of his Saturday meetings. After that, we move to Saturday. Lu Feng goes with Yi Chen to visit his brother at his house. Later, he also accompanies Yi Chen to his class reunion. When everyone at the reunion sees Lu Feng with Yi Chen, they ask who he is. Yi Chen introduces him as a friend. After that, while Yi Chen is in the restroom, a girl approaches him, confesses her feelings, and tells him that he does not need to give her an answer right away. Then she leaves. Lu Feng happens to see her leaving. Later, after the reunion, Yi Chen drinks too much alcohol. Lu Feng takes care of him and brings him back with him. In the next scene, while Lu Feng is at his company, his sister comes to see him and talks about their father's will. She asks him, "Have you really decided to give everything up? And does Yi Chen know that if you don't get married, the company will be taken away from you?" Actually, according to Lu Feng's father's will, if Lu Feng does not get married, all of his inheritance and property rights will be taken away, meaning that he will not be able to inherit the family assets. Hearing this, Lu Feng falls deep into thought, and after saying her piece, his sister leaves. In the next scene, Lu Feng comes to Yi Chen and tells him everything about his father's will. After learning the truth, Yi Chen becomes emotional. Lu Feng notices this and asks him, "What happened? Do you want to break up with me again?" Yi Chen immediately denies it, and then the two share a cute hug. In another scene, Yi Chen and his younger brother come to their mother's house with their boyfriends to celebrate the new year. While they are having dinner together, Yi Chen notices his mother's medicine and asks, "Mom, are you okay?" She simply replies that she is fine. That night, while Yi Chen is in his room, he receives a message from Lu Feng. He secretly goes outside to meet him, and the two warmly hug each other before wishing one another a happy new year. The next morning, while Yi Chen is sneaking back into the house, his mother catches him and asks why he is coming in from outside so early. Yi Chen lies and says that he went out to buy breakfast, but all the shops were closed because of the new year. After that, he sits down and has breakfast with his family. While they are eating, his mother tells him that she wants to introduce him to a girl from their relatives so that he can marry her someday. At that moment, the same classmate who confessed her feelings to Yi Chen during the class reunion arrives. She wishes Yi Chen and his mother a happy new year and then gives Yi Chen a business card from her company. She tells him that if he ever wants a job in the future, he can come work there. However, Yi Chen rudely refuses her offer. This hurts the girl deeply, and she leaves despite Yi Chen's mother trying to stop her. A little later, Yi Chen's mother, his younger brother, and his brother's boyfriend all leave. After they are gone, Yi Chen starts feeling unwell and sits down to rest. Just then, the doorbell rings. When he opens the door, he finds Lu Feng standing there. Seeing that Yi Chen is sick, Lu Feng immediately starts taking care of him. After some time, Yi Chen begins feeling better and the two share a kiss. However, while they were kissing, Yi Chen's mother suddenly returns with his younger brother and his brother's boyfriend. Seeing them together, his mother is completely shocked and tells Lu Feng to leave immediately. Hearing this, Lu Feng openly admits that he and Yi Chen are dating. He even reveals that her younger son is also in a relationship with another man. The moment Yi Chen's mother learns that both of her sons are dating men, she collapses and faints. The four of them quickly rush her to the hospital. After examining her, the doctor informs them that her condition is very serious. Everyone is shocked to learn that she has been suffering from an illness for quite some time, but never told Yi Chen or his brother about it. Afterward, Yi Chen goes to visit his mother in her hospital room. His mother is very upset with him and refuses to talk to him. Yi Chen tries to explain that he and Lu Feng truly love each other very much. However, his mother replies, "I never imagined that you and your brother would become like this." She then shows him all of her savings and tells him that she had been saving that money for his future wedding so that he could marry a woman and start a family of his own. As she says this, she begins crying uncontrollably. Yi Chen does his best to comfort her. A little later, when he leaves the hospital room, he meets Lu Feng outside. The two begin talking, and Yi Chen says, "Lu Feng, my mother's condition is very critical. Her last wish is to see me get married." Lu Feng does not understand what he means and asks him to explain. Yi Chen then tells him that he wants to break up. Hearing this makes Lu Feng extremely angry. He says, "You only care about your mother, but what about me? Didn't I give up my own family for you?" To be fair, Lu Feng is right because he sacrificed his relationship with both his father and even his sister because of Yi Chen. Anyway, continuing the story, Lu Feng becomes furious after hearing Yi Chen's decision to break up. Because of his anger, he drags Yi Chen into a hospital room, locks him inside, and says that he is going to talk to his mother before leaving. When Lu Feng comes outside, Yi Chen's younger brother starts blaming him and says that their mother's condition is his fault. He then tries to attack Lu Feng. At that moment, Lu Feng pushes him away while trying to free himself. Unfortunately, the push causes Yi Chen's brother to fall down the stairs. Seeing this, Lu Feng is completely shocked. In the next scene, Yi Chen learns about his brother's condition through his brother's boyfriend. After finding out what happened, he finally breaks up with Lu Feng. Later, Lu Feng tells Yi Chen's mother everything that happened. After learning about her younger brother's condition, she faints once again. Yi Chen tells Lu Feng to leave, but even after being asked to go, Lu Feng refuses to leave. As a result, Yi Chen calls the police. Seeing him do that, Lu Feng can only stand there and look at him. After some time, when Yi Chen's mother regains consciousness, she asks him whether his younger brother will really be okay. Yi Chen comforts her and tries to calm her down. Meanwhile, the younger brother's boyfriend takes him abroad for treatment. On the other hand, we see Lu Feng at the police station. In the next scene, while Yi Chen is staying with his mother in her hospital room, the same classmate comes to visit her. Seeing the girl there, Yi Chen's mother assumes that she is Yi Chen's girlfriend. The girl does not correct her and instead pretends that she really is his girlfriend. Later, we see her talking to Yi Chen. She tells him that for the sake of his mother, he should marry her, and Yi Chen agrees. In the next scene, Yi Chen tells his mother that he is going to marry that girl. Hearing this makes his mother very happy. Then we see their wedding day. While marrying the girl, Yi Chen keeps imagining Lu Feng standing beside him. Meanwhile, when Lu Feng learns that Yi Chen is getting married, he immediately tries to find Yi Chen. His sister stops him and says, "Why are you going after him? If he truly loved you, would he marry another woman?" Hearing that, Lu Feng becomes angry and asks, "Do you want to control me just like Dad did?" After hearing those words, his sister finally gives him permission to go. Lu Feng then leaves. In the next scene, while Yi Chen is staying with his mother in her hospital room, she apologizes to him and then passes away. Seeing this leaves Yi Chen heartbroken and emotional. On the other hand, when his younger brother learns about their mother's death, he is also devastated, and his boyfriend comforts him. Meanwhile, after some time, Yi Chen leaves with his wife. On the other side, Lu Feng keeps searching for Yi Chen everywhere, but he cannot find him. Eventually, he starts remembering what his sister had told him, that Yi Chen never truly loved him. Thinking about those words, Lu Feng drinks heavily at a party. Meanwhile, we see Yi Chen and his wife sleeping in separate rooms. Because of this, his wife eventually realizes that Yi Chen will never love her. After that, the story jumps forward by 5 years. During this time, Yi Chen and his wife finally decide to separate, and she leaves with her boyfriend. Later, while Yi Chen is at home, he sees news about Lu Feng. The next day, Yi Chen tells his ex-wife that he wants to resign from her company, and she agrees. In the next scene, Yi Chen goes to Lu Fang's company to meet him, but the receptionist does not allow him inside, so he leaves. After coming outside, while driving his car, he accidentally hits a young man. Yi Chen immediately gets out of the car and checks on him. Because of the accident, the young man's laptop is damaged, so Yi Chen takes him to his repair shop and fixes it. The young man thanks him and later brings him to a company interview. He even pushes Yi Chen into an office. There, Lu Fang is shocked to see Yi Chen after such a long time. He then asks him, "How much salary do you want if you work here?" Yi Chen replies, "I can't work here." Lu Fang then coldly says, "Then you can leave. Don't waste my time." Yi Chen starts walking away. Just then, the same young man comes over to Lu Fang, and Lu Fang talks to him very affectionately. Seeing them together and talking so closely naturally makes Yi Chen uncomfortable, and he leaves from there. In the next scene, Yi Chen comes to Lu Fang's house to apologize for everything that happened in the past. Lu Fang brings him a glass of orange juice and asks, "Do you still like this, or has your taste changed?" Yi Chen replies, "No, I've always liked orange juice," and starts drinking it. He then apologizes to Lu Fang for what happened 5 years ago. Lu Fang asks him, "How can you apologize for the past?" Yi Chen explains that 5 years ago, he became too emotional because of his mother and his brother. Hearing this, Lu Fang remembers his own father and becomes angry. He asks Yi Chen why he has come back now. He moves closer to him, and shortly afterward, Yi Chen loses consciousness. Lu Fang then takes him to his room, and we are shown an emotional and romantic moment between them. The next morning, Yi Chen wakes up and is shocked to find himself at Lu Fang's house. He comes out of the room and searches the entire house for Lu Fang, but he cannot find him anywhere. Soon, Lu Fang arrives with another man and completely ignores Yi Chen before leaving with him. Seeing this makes Yi Chen feel upset, so he returns to his room. The following morning, Yi Chen approaches Lu Fang again and apologizes once more for what happened 5 years ago. Lu Fang responds by saying, "Your mother and brother were always more important to you, so who am I to you?" After saying that, he leaves. Afterward, Lu Fang starts bringing different men home every day. Watching this makes Yi Chen feel very hurt. One day, one of those men accidentally knocks Yi Chen down. Instead of defending him, Lu Fang tells Yi Chen to apologize to the man. Hearing this deeply hurts Yi Chen, but he still apologizes and walks away. After Yi Chen leaves, Lu Fang becomes angry with the man and sends him away. That night, while sleeping, Yi Chen dreams about himself and Lu Fang together. He wakes up while calling Lu Fang's name and then notices Lu Fang standing in his room. Surprised, Yi Chen asks what he is doing there. Lu Fang replies, "This is my house. I can go wherever I want." Yi Chen tells him to leave the room. Hearing that makes Lu Fang angry again. He says, "Do you want to leave? You can't leave. As long as I'm alive, I won't let you go anywhere." Feeling overwhelmed and emotional, Lu Fang eventually leaves the room. In the next scene, while at work, Lu Fang looks at an old photo of himself and Yi Chen together. He then asks his secretary to go drinking with him at a bar, and the secretary agrees. Later, the secretary brings a heavily drunk Lu Fang back home and asks Yi Chen to take care of him before leaving. Lu Fang hugs Yi Chen while calling out his name. Yi Chen helps him back to his room, but when he tries to leave, Lu Fang grabs him, kisses him, and vents all of his frustration and anger. Yi Chen tries to pull away. The next morning, Yi Chen is shown in a very distressed emotional state, and Lu Fang quickly comes to check on him and confronts him about his actions. Later, when the two are together, Lu Fang gently reaches out toward Yi Chen, but stops himself and walks away instead. This behavior makes Yi Chen feel even worse. Afterward, when Yi Chen comes out of his room, he sees the same young man again. The young man asks him what he is doing there, but Yi Chen does not answer. The young man then tells him that he is going to play golf with Lu Fang and invites Yi Chen to join them. Yi Chen refuses the invitation. Just then, Lu Fang arrives, tells the young man not to bother Yi Chen, and the two of them leave together. In the next scene, Yi Chen is sitting alone looking very sad when Lu Fang comes over. Yi Chen approaches him and asks if they can sit down and talk. Lu Fang asks, "What do you want to talk about?" Yi Chen replies, "I want to leave this place. You have many people around you besides me." Hearing those words makes Lu Fang even angrier, and he pulls Yi Chen close and forcefully kisses him. The next morning, Lu Feng tells Yi Chen that someone is waiting for him outside. When Yi Chen goes to see who it is, he finds his ex-wife there. After seeing him, she asks if he is doing okay. Yi Chen says yes, and then she asks whether he wants to leave with her. Yi Chen agrees. Hearing that, Lu Feng immediately tells him that he cannot leave. Right in front of his ex-wife, he grabs Yi Chen and forcefully kisses him. Seeing this makes the ex-wife furious, and she pulls out a gun and fires at Lu Feng. However, Yi Chen steps in front of him, and the bullet hits Yi Chen instead. As he collapses, he remembers all the happy moments he shared with Lu Feng before losing consciousness. Meanwhile, abroad, Yi Chen's younger brother suddenly feels that something bad has happened to his brother. He quickly asks his boyfriend to find Yi Chen as soon as possible, and his boyfriend promises that he will. On the other hand, Lu Feng rushes Yi Chen to the hospital. There, Yi Chen's ex-wife angrily confronts Lu Feng and tells him everything about their relationship with Yi Chen. After that, the story moves forward. We see Lu Feng visiting the hospital every day, taking care of Yi Chen. He brings all of Yi Chen's favorite things and spends hours talking to him. One day, while Lu Feng is cutting an apple for him, he suddenly hears Yi Chen softly calling his name. Lu Feng immediately rushes to his bedside and smiles when he sees that Yi Chen has finally regained consciousness. Then the story jumps forward by 1 month. Yi Chen has fully recovered and is meeting his ex-wife. She apologizes for everything that happened in the past, and Yi Chen forgives her. He walks her outside, where she leaves with her boyfriend. After she is gone, Lu Feng arrives, and the two quietly look at each other. Later, Lu Feng and Yi Chen sit together and eat noodles, but neither of them says a word. Before leaving, Lu Feng returns Yi Chen's ring and says, "Today is Valentine's Day. I wanted to celebrate it with you, but that's okay. I'll always be willing to wait for you." After saying that, he walks away. The next day, while Yi Chen is conducting an interview at a restaurant, he unexpectedly sees his younger brother with his boyfriend. His brother notices him as well, and after being apart for so long, the two warmly hug each other. In the following scene, while they are at home, his younger brother tells him, "Brother, I'm completely fine now." Meanwhile, Lu Feng goes to Yi Chen's repair shop. When he does not find him there, he becomes frightened and starts thinking that Yi Chen may have left him again. Because of that fear, he stays there and waits for him. The next morning, when Yi Chen arrives at the shop with his brother and his brother's boyfriend, he is shocked to see Lu Feng still sitting there. Lu Feng had been waiting for him the entire night. The moment he sees Yi Chen, he walks up to him and says, "I thought you had left me again." Hearing that, Yi Chen looks at him and replies, "What? Am I not allowed to leave?" Lu Feng keeps begging Yi Chen not to leave him again, but Yi Chen's brother forcefully takes him away. As they leave, Lu Feng follows their car for a long distance, but eventually they disappear from sight. After arriving home, Yi Chen gets very angry at his brother for bringing him there. The next day, while the three of them are leaving, Lu Feng suddenly appears and once again goes to Yi Chen, pleading with him not to leave. He grabs Yi Chen's hand, but Yi Chen's brother pulls him away and punches Lu Feng before taking Yi Chen with him. Watching them leave, Lu Feng sits down on the ground and soon it starts raining. Meanwhile, as Yi Chen is driving away, he remembers all the moments he shared with Lu Feng. He suddenly tells them to stop the car. His brother asks, "Brother, what's wrong? Do you want to go back to him?" But Yi Chen does not answer and walks away. When he returns to the place, Lu Feng is nowhere to be seen, so he sits there and waits. After a while, Lu Feng comes back. Seeing him, Yi Chen smiles and the two of them hug each other. That night, while they are at home, Lu Feng gently dries Yi Chen's hair with a towel. The next morning, he asks Yi Chen what he plans to do in the future and invites him to work at his company, but Yi Chen refuses. Later that night, when Yi Chen arrives at his repair shop, he realizes he does not have the key, so he sits outside. Soon, Lu Feng arrives with some medicine. Seeing Yi Chen sitting there, he asks what happened. Yi Chen explains that he forgot the shop key. Looking at the weather, Lu Feng invites him to stay at his house for the night, and Yi Chen agrees. In the next scene, Yi Chen arrives at Lu Feng's house. Lu Feng gives him a cute pair of matching couple slippers and wears the same pair himself. He then shows Yi Chen his bedroom and hands him his medicine, telling him that if he needs anything, he can let him know. After Lu Feng leaves, Yi Chen receives a call from his brother. His brother asks about him and Lu Feng, but Yi Chen does not tell him much. Instead, his brother encourages him to take the first step and have an honest conversation with Lu Feng. Yi Chen likes the advice, and after ending the call, he goes out to talk to Lu Feng. However, he overhears Lu Feng talking on the phone and telling someone to stay away from Yi Chen. Hearing that, Yi Chen becomes upset and leaves the house. Meanwhile, after ending the call, Lu Feng goes to Yi Chen's room, but he cannot find him there. He searches the entire house. On the other hand, Yi Chen is sitting outside in the rain when Lu Feng finds him. Lu Feng hands him an umbrella and asks what he is doing there. He then helps him up and takes him back inside. After that, the two sit down and talk. Lu Feng explains every word of that phone conversation and sincerely apologizes. Feeling emotional, Yi Chen says loudly, "Lu Feng, let's get back together." Hearing those words makes Lu Feng emotional as well, and he immediately hugs him. In the next scene, while Yi Chen is working at his repair shop, Lu Feng once again invites him to join his company. This time, Yi Chen smiles. Soon afterward, we see Yi Chen working at Lu Feng's office. One day, after the secretary leaves the office, Lu Feng hugs Yi Chen from behind. Embarrassed, Yi Chen says, "What are you doing? We're the company." Lu Feng immediately lets him go. Later, during a meeting, Yi Chen becomes sleepy while listening to everyone's discussion and accidentally falls down. Seeing this, Lu Feng quickly rushes over and becomes extremely worried. He immediately cancels the meeting. After everyone leaves, Lu Feng gently massages Yi Chen's injury. Then he leans in to kiss him, but Yi Chen stops him. Seeing that, Lu Feng asks, "Have you still not forgiven me?" In response, Yi Chen kisses him back. After that, we are shown many sweet and romantic moments between them. Later, while the two are lying together, Lu Feng hugs Yi Chen tightly. After some time, he gets up and goes to the bathroom to wash his face. In the next scene, Yi Chen is talking with his ex-wife. His ex-wife invites him to her wedding. Just then, Lu Feng arrives and gets upset when he sees Yi Chen talking with his ex-wife. Yi Chen asks him, "What happened? Why are you so angry?" But Lu Feng simply leaves. In another scene, while Yi Chen is working at the company, he overhears some employees talking. They say that they saw Lu Feng going into a hotel room with another man. That night, when Yi Chen is at home, he shows Lu Feng a hotel room keycard and asks who he went to the hotel with. Then in anger, he starts packing his luggage. Seeing this, Lu Feng hugs him from behind and explains that he went there to meet a doctor. Then we see a flashback of Lu Feng talking to the doctor. From their conversation, we learn that Lu Feng has been suffering from a disorder for a long time. Because of this condition, he constantly feels that Yi Chen will leave him for someone else. After learning this, Yi Chen promises that he will never leave him alone. Lu Feng eventually falls asleep, and after he does, Yi Chen secretly calls someone and asks to meet them. The next morning, when Lu Feng wakes up and does not see Yi Chen beside him, he panics and rushes out of the room. Then he sees Yi Chen in the kitchen making breakfast, so he immediately goes over and hugs him. In the following scene, after Lu Feng leaves for work, Yi Chen goes to meet the doctor and asks about Lu Feng's condition. The doctor explains everything and tells Yi Chen that Lu Feng should be brought to the hospital for treatment as soon as possible. Yi Chen agrees. Later, he tells his brother about Lu Feng's illness. His brother is shocked and asks how Lu Feng suddenly became sick. After that, Yi Chen brings Lu Feng to his new apartment and tells him that he needs to go to the hospital. Hearing this, Lu Feng leaves. The next day, Yi Chen's brother and his boyfriend come to visit Yi Chen. His boyfriend tells Yi Chen that Lu Feng is outside, so Yi Chen quickly goes to see him. Lu Feng apologizes and says that he broke Yi Chen's vase. Yi Chen tells him not to overthink things and once again tries to convince him to go to the hospital. Lu Feng says that he does not want Yi Chen to see him in that condition, but after Yi Chen insists repeatedly, he finally agrees to receive treatment. The following day, Yi Chen meets with a hospital doctor to discuss Lu Feng's treatment, and afterward, Lu Feng is admitted to the hospital. His treatment continues for many days. During this time, Yi Chen watches him from a distance, but does not go near him because the doctor advised him not to appear in front of Lu Feng. Eventually, a long time passes, and Lu Feng slowly begins to recover. In the next scene, we see Yi Chen getting dressed very nicely because he's finally going to meet Lu Feng. On the other side, Lu Feng is waiting eagerly for Yi Chen at the hospital. Soon, Yi Chen arrives, walks close to him, and kisses his forehead. After that, they naturally share a kiss and smile at each other. Later, when they are back home, Yi Chen is helping Lu Feng with his savings and taking care of various things. Lu Feng watches him lovingly. Noticing this, Yi Chen asks, "Why are you looking at me like that?" Lu Feng replies that everything still feels like a dream. Yi Chen kisses him and asks, "Does it still feel like a dream now?" Lu Feng simply smiles. That night, while they are sleeping, Yi Chen wakes up from a bad dream. Lu Feng asks if he's okay, and Yi Chen tells him about the dream. After hearing it, Lu Feng hugs him and says, "Don't worry, I will never leave without telling you." Hearing this, Yi Chen says, "Lu Feng, I want you to die before me in the future, because I know you can't live without me, and I don't want to see you in pain." Lu Feng hugs him tightly after hearing those words. After that, they return to making videos together, just like before. In the final scene, we see that Yi Chen's shop is doing very well. Then Yi Chen tells Lu Feng that he wants to go back and revisit the places from their past, and together they begin remembering their old memories. While leaving, Yi Chen meets a fortune teller. He shows his palm, and the fortune teller asks for money. After Yi Chen pays him, the fortune teller says that throughout this life there will be only one true love in his life and that they will always stay together. Hearing this, both of them smile and walk away together. And with this happy ending, our story comes to an end. We'll meet again with another story. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.